Okay, what's going on? Okay. Ah,
All right, all right.
what's up, people? We a little late because we've been on another talk on Zoom, so we're a little late doing this tonight, talking about mental health in the black and brown communities and stuff. But tonight's show, we're gonna get down and dirty about network marketing because there's been some stuff that's going on, been happening in the network marketing community, and it happened to my business partner Kent and his registration as an independent business owner. We're going to talk about that in today's show. Just stay tuned. Okay. Intro was a little choppy there. What's up, man?
Hey,
I
what's
didn't know
up?
if I
What's
sent
up?
you the link or not. That's all. Yeah,
I
it's crazy. Yeah.
you
So
probably did, but I would, man, like you get so many texts sometimes, you know.
yeah, you do. Let me turn on some light here. Because it's getting dark. But crazy topics on that too.
Oh yeah,
Uh, mental health is a objective issue because
yes
it
it
affects
is.
everybody too.
Mm-hmm.
But tonight, even in this business network marketing, we the topic is saying you don't own your business in the network marketing niche. Now, probably a lot of people wonder, well, what did I mean by that? Well, you look at network marketing from the structure of it, and when you sign whatever it is, whatever affiliate thing you belong to, basically they have you as a distributor. I'm gonna say that at least from the Neutralite Amway
Right.
cultural structure business, it was like that. But a lot of people have copied that business model. So I would think that a lot of them are probably basically the same. Um, all through the time I've been affiliated with them, I've seen a lot of things that happen. And this last thing that was going on, and even 20 years ago, we use a story, Don Storms. Remember Don Storms, Kent? Remember him?
Yes sir. Yes sir.
Okay. Don Storms, if you don't understand the structure of network marketing, he was our upline, what they call a diamond. I think he was a double or triple diamond at the time. Okay. Um, he was under the two leads or the line of sponsorship of Dexter Yeager. If any of you guys know Dexter Yeager or who all these guys we're talking about within that network marketing niche, they were the top dogs in that community structure, whatever you want to call it. Early 99 2000s, Don Storms, I remember this so vividly. He was at what we called I don't know if they called it a family reunion or uh, I can't remember which one of those events it was at, but he went from, he graduated, his business went from, I think it was a double or triple diamond to a crown ambassador, which was crown ambassador at the time. Well, that it still is, was one of the highest levels that you could reach. That means you have 20 or more distributors that reach the what they call the direct level of the business. Okay, which is a lot of money that's coming in through your um distribution line, a lot of checks, a lot of passive income, we want to say. But almost like a year after that happened, there's some event that happened with Don Storms and some partnership he had with somebody. Make a long story short, too, his wife got breast cancer and he was going through that kind of stuff. So he got caught up in some kind of investment deal that went south, and there's a whole lot of stuff that forced him. Now, think about this. If you own a business, you own your business, they say, okay? They forced him to give or sell his distributorship. Basically, in the network marketing thing, you are a distributor. It's almost like you're working for these people. So they basically severed the relationship between his whole line of sponsorship because there was a whole lot of people that got caught up in this investment thing.
Mm-hmm.
And it affected a whole lot of other people. The problem is, when you say you own your own business, you shouldn't be able to be fired from your business, which he technically wasn't, because he took that part of his business and went to some other direct selling companies. I think he was with Metaluca for a bit, and but I don't think it was never the same in the leadership that was happening in it. This is the problem with network marketing. Network marketing is built basically on leadership. Okay, don't care what who's in the leadership, but when there's one person that's dependent on a whole line of other businesses or distributors, and if that one person leaves or something happened, and there's no real true leadership that was developed, not on the basis I say it was his fault, I say it was on the basis of the people who were, building their business. Business is not based off of just, especially in network marketing at the time, it was just based off of how many people you got into the business and stuff. And this is where I'm coming into what's happening today. Because in 2012, what happened was FTC cracked down on a lot of network marketing direct sales companies because a lot of them were structured only as a membership type of thing. That's how they were building their business. FTC said, no. You can't call yourself a business just by having people coming in and you paying other people on basis based off of membership. You have no customer base or structure. They had a customer base. They did have a customer base. Okay. But the problem with the customer base, the way it was labeled, was that the independent business owner, quote unquote, was also the customer. See, the way network marketing ran in the culture of it was basically how revenue was generated through a line of sponsorship or whatever was based off of your habits of purchasing, your consuming habits. Okay. I guess that was a problem because not just your consumer habits, but your line of sponsorships consumer habits. It was based off of basically trying to tell people to change their buying habits to build revenue through there. That was the biggest problem. So FTC looked at that as a legit way. They looked at it kind of as more of a pyramid. And then, there was companies like Vima and Herbalife that got in trouble with this. Okay. Yeah. And they got hit with a lot of fines. And the fines they hit, Vima actually put the whole company of Vima out of business. So what I'm thinking is going on that's now happening, we just happened recently here in this year, we got an email stating that, now all quote unquote IBO people had to have a customer base, which I had. But a lot of what I guess it wasn't labeled as a customer So you're gonna register people as a customer or an independent business owner type thing. My problem with this is they put you on this, they got a clock, some kind of timing clock. If you don't make this timing clock situation, I don't know, within a few months or whatever, they degrade or downgrade your business status to a preferred customer if you choose to. Now, this is why I say that if you are a true business owner, how can they do that? If you are a true business owner, there's no reason or way they can downgrade your business, quote unquote, to a preferred customer level. What's your thoughts on that, Ken?
Right.
Since this is happening to
Hey,
you.
yeah, and then I think I think it's just a ploy personally, because at any given point in time, whether it's 30 days or whether it's 60 days or whether it's a year or so, you can get you can get your distributorship back should you choose to do so.
Yeah, but you got to
Uh,
maintain
but
a
but you
60
still
day.
have to make yeah.
And my point
I
is,
think I think that's just really just a ploy to see who will be their customer or their customer base going forward, whether it's IBO or preferred customer.
but my point about that is that the way their training is still inadequate based off of the way they train is still based off of IBO ships, not custom.
Right.
I mean, they do, but their training is very antiquated, not geared towards what's happening today.
Yes.
Most people are still based their whole business on basically chasing people all over the place, be it outside or online. The days of doing this is where we come into the talk about the prospecting aspect, being a prospecting. Okay. Everybody online ain't gonna be interested in your, like they say, your lotions and potions or whatever. The art of sales and marketing, to keep it simple, has to be based off a need. If you just thinking that everybody needs, if the notion or the culture is still based off of something that they did 30 years ago, nobody's gonna meet that criteria. Because if you can't find the need of a customer in your what is going to be so special of your product and service that somebody wants to buy it? What is so exclusive about it that is going to make somebody be a customer of yours? That's where that's going to have to come in. And that's what they haven't, because there's a whole lot of different places out here you can buy products and services that are just as good or better and maybe at a cheaper price. And
especially
to say
pricing,
to say pricing shouldn't matter. Pricing's always going to matter, especially in what we're dealing with now with inflation and supply chain problems, which has been another problem. I just talked to a guy or lady just a couple of weeks ago. Well, no, this week about mine. I had set up my mother's Ditto, and it hadn't been going through because either their system wasn't reading it right, or they didn't have the certain products that we were. So then, with the customer, or whoever, when they got on their Ditto delivery is like what we call our auto ship. If those people don't have that available, then there's going to be a problem with this verified customer sales quotient on it. We have no control over the supply chain debacle, or you guys not having the products that a customer is wanting that puts on there. So what does that leave that customer or that IBO or whoever if that keeps on? See, you're saying that they got to have this and that, and most people who are going to get the edibles are basically going to all probably get basically the same type of stuff. When you have a problem with the supply chain and stuff of certain things that are not there, then that affects the verified sales quotient that you said that all IBOs are going to need to comply to. So then you're causing a whole lot of different problems that doesn't need to be, because first of all, your training is still inadequate as far as building a true business. You want to use the term IBO, but in essence, you're not really an IBO, because you're more, see, network marketing is in 3 categories that I think people still need to understand. Networking, which is what we should be, not prospecting. Fernie Cabalas was talking about this the other day on one of his videos. He said, I don't use the term prospecting because it refers to as an item, or you're a prize to the person. If we're building relationships, you don't want to refer to your potential prospect, which is a different term than prospecting, to feel like he's an item just for you to get. Because that's what prospecting is. It's like the old days of the prospectors go. That's the prize, getting that go. Okay?
Yep.
You don't want them to feel that way. And that's what that term brings out on a connotation to in the market. That's why I don't use the term prospecting. More what should be used, that term should be getting rid of. We should be using what this culture is networking. Networking and marketing. The art of networking and marketing. Networking is making relationships, getting to know different people and different businesses and stuff, and what if they may need some of our services or whatever. That's the difference in prospecting and networking. What's your thoughts on that, Ken?
Yeah, I mean, as we at first, especially when I was younger in the business, I didn't think about that term, and in the larger aspect of what that meant. But more and more I started learning and more mature in this business. I'm like, is prospect the term that we really want to use when we're trying to speak with someone about our business? Yeah, you want, and I know this is a phrase you don't like to use either. To establish that like and trust factor, do we really want to label them as a prospect? And the more I'm like you now, Greg. The more I hear that term prospect and like and trust, you're almost doing yourself a disservice if you're trying to build a relationship with that particular person.
The know, like, and trust factor is kind of overrated in the term, because in essence, if you're building a relationship with somebody, especially you're doing it online, okay, and even if you're face to face, it takes a while to build a relationship. I don't care who it is, what is. Everybody's not going to trust you with a lot of different things. The biggest problem I think people need to realize is that what people listen to is your message. Your message is just your message. Don't kill the messenger. It got nothing to do with whether you trust that person or like that person or not. There's a lot of people I don't particularly care that much for, but some of the messaging that they say, okay, I can get with. See, don't we get too emotionally attached to whether we gotta like somebody to listen to their message? No, not necessarily. Okay, there were some things that Donald Trump said that made sense. That don't mean I like him still. if it makes sense. Y'all get too attached to whether you like this person. Ain't got shit to do with it. If it's the truth, it's the truth. The truth ain't got shit to do with whether you even have this relationship with people. We get caught up in an overrated term like prospecting and all that old stuff because people say, you know, there's another thing they said people buy not logically, but they buy off of emotion. Well, they kind of buy a little bit of both. Okay. The emotions are going to have to be hit upon by whether there's a need for what you have to sell. And some part, and I think I'm going to say this, more women buy off of emotion than men do. Just been my experience.
My experience too. I would have to agree with that.
Women love to go shopping. Men go specifically to get what they are looking for. Okay, there's a difference. Okay, there's a whole total difference in that. When I was younger, my mom went shopping. She went doing this. That's based off of emotion. There was shit she didn't need, but she bought it based off of emotion. My dad, especially at Christmas time, he knew exactly what he was going to get. He go get it, go in, get out, I'm done. That's not what women do. So that trust-like theory off of the emotion is usually comes from, I think, comes from females. And then there's too many guys, and we're just like the thing we were talking about the mental health thing on the other platform. That mental health thing, and some of the guys today, you know, they're going to talk about this. They're talking about how there's a lot of feminization of males in our culture today. Okay, and I see that so much, especially even in the dance community. Okay, there's a lot of that stuff. So going back to what we're talking about, shopping is more geared towards what women do. Men going to get specifically what they're looking for. Well, I don't know. There's no term or name for that, but that's what happens. I think this is where this trust-like thing comes from. I have to say, the store that you shop at, okay, people who those are looking, the store that you shop at, do you know the owner? Do you have a personal or trust-like relationship with that person? Most of you don't. No. Most of you who even shop at anywhere that you shop at, the relationship that you had or what came from a word of mouth. Didn't come from the owner. It came from somebody you know that went there. That word of mouth piece. Even that word of mouth piece is just based off of somebody else's opinion. And opinions vary. People could say, well, this is where I like this and that. People may try it. They may not like it. They may not have the same reaction. Everything is subjective to basically on what people will react to on emotions, logic or whatever, a combination of, and it depends strictly on a lot of gender. I'm not saying some men don't, but I'm just telling you from experience and my life experiences showed me that that's what a lot of people, a lot of women shop, and that's based off emotion. It ain't based off of no logical thing. So, you know, that's why I got into that discussion with somebody about the prospecting and said, well, there's nothing wrong with prospecting. Yeah, it is something wrong with prospecting when you say you're doing attraction marketing. Okay? Why are you doing prospecting? And at the same time, you talk about attraction marketing in the same breath. Attraction marketing, prospecting had got nothing to do with each other. Attraction marketing is building yourself, putting yourself with content that people can relate to based off of your experience or whatever. That's the attraction marketing. And everything that other people do as far as attraction marketing is going to always be on an individual basis. You can't put everybody in a box and say they're gonna go to this. This is the biggest problem that happened in network marketing. Everybody said, well, they need this. No, they don't. Everybody don't need your potions, lotions, milkshakes, whatever the hell you saying. Everybody don't need them. Everybody don't have the same weight problems with certain things because certain people it just don't work for. It either by maybe in the individual product or how it is. Everybody don't need it. Your job as a marketer or affiliate marketer, I should say, is to know your customer base, the market, and operate from that point, whether what you have to offer is something that the market needs. See, they always say the market pays you based off its need. Not pay you because you think that particular person needs or wants what you got to sell. That's not how that works. And that's the biggest problem, I think, people in this business, and they use terms because back in the day, people, we got to realize something. There were terms used back in the day because one thing that we didn't have, you didn't have leverage. You didn't have social media and the internet. You physically had to go out there and do what the term prospecting was. But maybe the problem, I remember Rudy talked about, they went to, what's that place, that old-fashioned hamburger place they're going out of business now? Not White Castle, but the other one had the milkshakes. We went to two of those after a meeting. Huh?
Frisch's?
No, the other one. They had some of the people that had some of those. Well, we used to go to the one over there off of Cleveland Avenue, 161.
Yeah, I can't think of the name.
Well, he was always talking about how they were always prospecting the waitress there, and then after a while, she wouldn't wait on her. I said, I don't blame her now, because you're always pushing up on her about the business. If she was interested, she would come over to you. Y'all pushed her away because your approach was annoying. That's what prospecting came to be, an annoying way of trying to build your business. You guys annoyed the hell out of people because your uplines told you will annoy them till they are give in. Well, people may join your business for a hot second just to buy something and then quit. That's not no way to build a business.
That's right.
Why would you want to this to know? And then you may piss off some people saying, I'm not doing this shit of yours because you bother the hell and get the fuck away from me. See, you can't force nobody to do nothing they don't want to do. If they don't see the value in what you have to sell or whatever, they're not going to do it. It don't matter. All the talk about how good your product or service is ain't got shit to do with anything. This is why network marketing got to learn sales and marketing. They got to learn networking, not prospecting. Those two words, sale, marketing. And then there's another problem in the industry that I hear them talk, even with MLSP. There's such a bad connotation still with the word sales. They try to eliminate the one word that they shouldn't eliminate is the term sales. You are in a business of sales and marketing. Network marketing is a business of sales. Without the sales quotient, you have no business. This is the customer part of the business. Amway wants you to be that VCS. If you don't know how to sell, you can't make that compliance to stay in the IBO threshold. So with all that being said, with all this terminology being used and still people using these old out-of-date stuff, there's going to be a big struggle in this whole mess of network marketing. And I'm just saying, I'm just talking from the standpoint where me and Kent are experiencing, and I'm pretty sure
and it's just beginning. It's just beginning.
Yeah,
it's I would say it's going to get worse before it gets better.
What they should change the name, which is more appropriate than anything else. They shouldn't use the term IBO. They should use the term affiliate marketing, because that connotation will allow people to look at themselves and their so-called business and say, well, I need to make these adjustments. See, affiliate marketing is about actually building numerous streams of income. See, in Amway and a lot of these network marketing companies, they teach you to build and have this one income out of that whole cultural entity. They may have all these different levels of income, but they're not true passive incomes, because if that whole culture business collapses, all that income goes with them. This is why we tell you to build your list. This is exactly why we tell you to build your list. As a business owner, as a network marketing business owner, one of your biggest assets in this business is not the plan as we were taught to do. The plan is the last damn thing anybody should be given a damn about. Their marketing plan, most people didn't understand the marketing plan when they were done. They showed it, they sold it. They didn't understand it that much. Your biggest asset is going to be your customer list, or your prospect list, or people that you might think that may be interested in a partnership, but you have to learn to build that. We have tools and services, stuff that will help you learn to build those type of things. You know, that kind of information is on. You can DM me or go to my profile. All that kind of stuff is on my profile, or you can DM me on that. See, I have a list, my newsletter. Let me go see. I have a newsletter on here. Where I go, where I can find it. Here it is. GregorySmith.online/newsletter. That's building your list. That's your biggest asset that you're going to have in network marketing, affiliate marketing, any business. Do you understand that businesses have a newsletter? If you go online, you see join our newsletter. Well, that's their customer base building to send advertisements, marketing things, coupons, specials, whatever that may be. That's their building their list, building their customer list. Amway doesn't show you how to do that. They do it as a business themselves, as an affiliate company business, but their distributorships and everything, they don't teach that. And a lot of I'm not saying all, but a lot of them don't teach their distributors, or whatever you want to call them, their so-called IBO. They don't teach them how to build a list. Their list is all about writing a number. That's not a list that we're talking about. We're talking about a list that you cultivate information to. See, we have a list that goes through what we call a customer referral, or CRM, that we contact people. So that's another thing. Okay. Now, that's another thing we work through. Now, like I said, if any of you guys are interested working with me or me, I have a link here. It's called Working Online with Greg Smith. You can refer to that if you're interested in working with me online about different things. That's another thing we can do. We also have a thing we call How to Conquer the Internet. Okay, these are trainings. Okay, this is the difference between trying to get somebody in your business and getting and giving them valuable information and training they can understand and grasp and consume. This is the difference when you deal in a customer base in internet marketing or network marketing. You bring value to the marketplace that people can consume, and if they have questions, they come back to, not whether they want to get in your program or use any of your products or services. If you have it, this is the problem that's going to be plaguing a lot of the network marketing professionals because they don't train them to do that. They train them to think, follow your upline. Your upline's not doing much if they're not teaching you these type of strategies. Your upline is doing what their upline is telling them to do, and so on and so on and so on. This is what I was going to talk about too when we were talking about mental health on the other platform we were at tonight. The biggest problem with the mental health around the Black communities is that there's been a lot of things passed on that were mentally deficient people, hurting people, generation-wise. Same thing happens in business. You pass down a thing that does not doing people much good in your downline, upline, whatever. People can stay passing hot mess down. So the whole entity is struggling. There may be some people that may see this as not valuable and get off the do sprint, which happened with me. But a lot of times they get ostracized. Then you start looking at those people in those entities as a cult or culture.
Right.
Because that's what cults do. If you get out of the terms of the cult, everybody wants to oh, he's not with us anymore. So they don't talk to you. That's another problem. But we call it a business. They say we're in business for ourselves, but not by ourselves. Well, you're not even in business for yourself. You're a distributor. You're not operating as a business. Did you get another thing that's going on with Amway now? They saying that you have to by June 1st, which is a week and a half, we have to apply for EFN, one of those social IRS business identifiers. Did you get that email, Kent?
I probably did. I probably didn't since I'm not.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you probably didn't get that. Yeah, that's another damn thing. So, because I had to call Amway and told her what happened with me. First time I called them, this guy I talked to didn't know what the hell he was doing. Okay. He was trying to say customers couldn't have a digital delivery profile. So that's bullshit. We've always had a digital delivery profile, even customers. That's how people would have stuff automatically sent to them. It's like a list, a grocery list. They just had it automatically sent. I said, this dude don't know what he's talking about. So what's happening? I don't know. Like I said, I don't know if all this is affecting everybody in direct sales. Well, I'm just going by what's happening with us, what happened to Kent in his business. Granted, he said he could get back. With that, do you have to pay the $65 again?
Well, it's up now because they were talking about how
$75.
It's actually with taxes $85.
Shit. So when they downgraded you, what they do? Give you your money back, or did they give you a portion of it? What?
Yeah, they gave me the $62 back. So, but I'm still able. I still have. When I decide to come back, I will still have my IBO number.
So you have a customer number right now.
Yeah. Yep.
So I looked at the line of sponsorship with me. All you guys are in my line as customers.
Mm-hmm.
So I got like 4 customers now. That includes the customers you got. I mean, and then my mom. So
Right.
I don't know how that's gonna work. That means I have to encourage y'all to gotta buy. I guess I don't know. I don't know how this is gonna work. Do you have a Ditto set
Yeah.
up?
And I used to be honest with, I used to have a Ditto setup, but there was a time when I wasn't buying as much as I am now, so I just never reset it up. But
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
but I will once I'll get it reset up.
Well, as a customer, you can still get a Ditto set up. I mean, you can still set up a
Yeah.
Ditto as a customer, and then still do the
Mhm.
same thing. That's all. I didn't know.
Yeah.
I just my Ditto thing got fucked up. I just had to I just sent it. I just reordered all that stuff I was going to have just through the cart. So I just got, and it came fast.
Mhm.
I did it on a Wednesday. I got it Friday.
I know. I don't know if you saw because I really use these. I really use those white things because for something it's good. It's good for my the inside of my artificial limb. So I just use those. So
Uh-huh.
I put in an order on Saturday and boom, Wednesday I'm like, okay,
Oh,
no supply train issue there. But of course it was just one little box though too. So
yeah. Yeah, I understand.
yeah.
Um, I just ordered 3. I got 3 cases of excess. I ordered that new protein stuff.
Yeah,
I made it
I
look.
saw that.
Oh, you saw the video?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
said
Okay.
I might have to try that out. I'm gonna
I
have to
haven't
try that
tried
out
it
myself.
yet.
Okay.
So it reminds me. I don't know if you've seen the article online. That stuff called Kachava.
Yeah,
Have you
I've
seen
seen it.
that?
Yeah.
That's what it kind of reminded me of. At first, I was going to try that until they were come out with until the anime came out with this. So I don't know. They got a chocolate and the
Hmm.
vanilla. I got the chocolate, but I think my mom's gonna have the vanilla coming in the first of the month. Then they got an
Okay.
immunity and a green packet also. So yeah. So yeah, it's a lot of different things going on.
Oh
But
yeah.
this is the one of the reasons why we got to tell you the things that me and Kent do to build business is not what they do in traditional network marketing. At least not from the standpoint
No.
that I've been seeing. Um, like we build a list, I concentrate on building a list that helps with any customer or potential business partnerships. I got somebody on my list all the way from Nigeria. You know, so you can say borrow my business is international. I mean, I
Hmm.
get I get I get befriended by people from international more than I do people that live here.
Hmm.
I don't know why that happens, but that's just something that happens.
Hmm.
So, but it's an interesting thing. So you gotta, I hope you got some value with this because we
Yes.
want people to not be fooled to think that they own a business truly in network marketing, and all you are is a distributorship. Nothing wrong
Hmm.
with distributorship. It's just that the term independent business owner needs to be dropped because that's not what you are.
Right.
Okay.
And it can.
Overseas, they use the term ABO. I'm not sure what ABO means, but right now, if they're saying that IBOs have to get one of those business numbers from the IRS, that means I guess they could probably still theoretically, from a tax purposes, yeah. But from a theoretically on how you operate, you're not really a business. You're a distributorship,
Mm-hmm.
which I guess you can label it as a distributorship business or distribution line. I don't know. I wouldn't use the IBO thing. I don't know. It kind of, anytime somebody can take something away from you like that,
Yeah.
to me, you have no ownership. That's my biggest problem with that. And really, they're not taking it. Let me clarify that. They can't really physically take it away from you. What network marketing affiliates do, it's a relationship between you and that company. The only thing they truly can do is sever the relationship ties. That means you have no access to their information, no access to their products and services. That's it.
Right.
But if you are smart as a true business owner, you'll build that list. Building that list allows you to go anywhere online, anywhere, start another type of business. If you got that customer business, got customer base, and they're still following you with all the value information that you're giving them, they'll be with you. You can still market to their base. You can still market to that list. And that doesn't go away. There's they wouldn't even know they change. They'll know that you're promoting something else. They may not know that you're not affiliated with so-and-so no more, and they don't need to know, because it'll be a smooth transition because you cultivated that list properly, and you're just promoting a lot. Steve Rachel, he promotes so many different things now because he has a built-up list.
Right.
Tracy Walker, the same way. You don't have, that's what network marketing don't teach. You have to build a list to have a customer base. Without building a list, you're never going to build a customer base. Never. You have to have that. You have to market. You have to promote. You have to cultivate that list to let them know, oh, we got this thing. We got this thing. If you have this problem, maybe you should try this. You don't know. They are on your list. You just promote. If you got a thing that maybe some people may have a problem with, cultivate the list to write you back too. Because when you don't know what they may need, what they don't need, and once you have that, they have to trust you enough to get on your list.
Right.
Okay. Doesn't have to be 100,000 people. I don't have that. Okay. Doesn't have to be that. It has to be enough people that are interested in your information. You're going to get some that unsubscribe. Let them. They weren't supposed to be on there in the first place. You wonder what they would get, why they get on there anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Even with this platform that I do now, people that register on there get on my list. This is why I always tell people to register, because when you register, you get a gift from me, an ebook that I wrote 4 or 5 years ago. That's why I tell people to register. So, looks like we're about on that hour-minute time frame. Not 9:22. You got anything else to add, Kent?
Hey, take it from us. Just because it and it depends on any network marketing affiliate group that you go to. It can be subject to change at any given time. So take, as my grandmother would say, take a fool's advice. You want to, as Greg stated, you want to build your list, because what did they say back in the old days? money is in the list, you
The money's
want
in
to
the
make
list.
sure you build your list. So just in case, not only if something like this happened to me, other IBOs, you will still have that list to cultivate and grow, so you can come back stronger than stronger. Build build your base, or as I say, dig your well before you get thirsty.
This is the list builder that me and Kent use. Aweber's kind of the premier the list builder online for affiliate and network marketer or any business. You can actually get, there's an affiliate program to that. You can actually make money with this program. Okay, so if you join in and share that list, that link out, there can be some money for you there. See, it's all about building income streams. That's what affiliate marketing is about. So yes, if somebody wants to register that, I get a percentage there. I think is I forget what it is, but that doesn't. If some people may have a problem with that. Well, you pay. Look, anytime you serve somebody else, somebody making money, so you shouldn't have a problem with doing that. It's this. I'm giving you some value stuff to help you. Now, if you got a problem because I might make some money from here, that's you. That ain't me.
Mhm. Yeah,
Okay?
yeah.
That's your problem. They
you
making
are
money
not
on your job from you.
right. No one's saying you're obligated. Hey, but if you want to learn how to build your business, it behooves you to take advantage of the tools that Greg and I have access to, and we're
Yeah.
more than willing to share that information with you. But we're not we're certainly not going to force you to do it. So, well, hey, Greg told me to do this, or Kent told me to do that. We are put here. At least I like to say we're coming on here to offer you a choice, because we know there's a better way to to build the business, to build your business, as opposed to the traditional online network that are out there, and 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 for whatever reason they're not passing on it, whether it's lack of knowledge, or they only want their clientele to grow so much. We just want to help those folks who want to get their business to the next level, and we have the
Some
tools, we have access
yeah.
to the tools that push you to that next level.
It seems like some people, even in the network marketing, the whole part of network marketing, the more people that you help, the better off it helps your business. But some people seem like they shoot themselves foot about that, and if somebody else gets ahead of them, they got a problem. Well, you want according to how we were trained in it, you want those people to surpass you, whatever, because that makes your commission grow bigger. So would
Yes.
you want your commission to grow bigger by helping those to push them ahead of you? That just helps you to sit back and enjoy life better. You know,
Mhm.
more commission than money that you got in your bank account, more options you have to do whatever and how you want to live your life. That's then I saw somebody talking about they didn't want to build a lifestyle business. They wanted to build a business to see how far it went. I'm like, well, you want to build a business, you want another job that you own? See, I don't want another job that I own, but even a lifestyle business can be built to millions of dollars. The more money,
Yes.
when you don't have to deal with HR, this and that, customer service, all that other stuff, and the money that you make is your money. You ain't got to share it up to nobody else. That's the difference in network marketing and affiliate marketing and passive income that you create through whatever means. That money's yours. we're going to have something that's going to be coming in the educational platform that we in Kent belong to on June 8th. That's going to probably help us to push our business up on the next level. We may share that with you after we know. Well, I do have a feeling I know what it is, but I ain't gonna share with you what it is now till I get more of the details of that. See, that's what we're here. We're just an information platform. We belong to an information platform, so we share the information we get from the other information platform. That's what this show is about. For those who are wanting to get into business, those who are in business for themselves right now and want to move forward, that's what we're here for. We're here to help you with that, with tools, services, information. That's all. We got the tools, we got the server. As somebody said, we got the cookie. If you ain't got the cookie, we got the cookie. Not to brag, we do. We got the cookie. One will say. So, any other last thoughts, things, Kent, before we sign off here?
Hey guys, if you found this this broadcast valuable, please share it out. We appreciate y'all coming on our new time with us. I guess for the foreseeable future, we're going to be at this time slot until the sun moves further. Until the sun moves
next week we're going to be 8:45.
8:45. Okay.
8:45.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I misspoke. So 8:45 next Sunday.
Yep. So that's going to be for the.
And for those who want to who just want to listen to the broadcast, check out our podcast. It's what, Sunset Sunday?
Yeah, it's a Sunset Sunday podcast.
Sunset Sunday podcast.
Let me see. I think I got the. Let me see. I got the link. Let me look and see. I got the link somewhere on here. Where is it? Or is it the other way? Let me go. I thought I had it on. Come on, Greg. I know I had it on here. Oh, here it is. There it is. That's the link to it. You want to listen to it, and other ones that you missed, you can go to those links. That link to give you past of this show. It's just the audio version of this show. That's all.
Mm-hmm.
I usually download it on Mondays or so. So, okay, people. And like I said, I always close with this. Everybody got to go to work tomorrow. Some of y'all don't. Some of y'all got stressed out because y'all got to go to a place of employment, and you may dislike your job, but don't let that put you in an early grave, because that's what stress does. Les Brown made this comment. He said, stress goes up, heart attack rate goes up 85% during this time period on Sunday. Don't let that happen to you, because they'll have your job in the paper before they have your obituary. With that being said, my name is Greg Smith.
I'm Kent Robertson.
Okay, yeah. I'm having all these problems tonight. We'll hear every Sunday. Till then, people, peace. Take care. See you on the next show.